What up, baby? It's your boy, the ATX Sooner, back with another video, and we talking about Bama today. All right. Now we're gonna talk about a little more than Bama. I'm just kind of freestyling right now. All right. I don't really have a specific topic for you guys, but I do want to kind of talk about the Bama game. Um, but polls come out tonight. We should be in. Thanks to Texas Tech. Thank you again, Big 12. Always showed us love, no matter what. But hopefully BYU should be probably back. I say honestly, the way they got they butts kicked, they should be like 13, 14. I know they lost to Texas Tech, but that was a good old fashioned a whooping. Anyways, y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, all that, because I will forget to say that. But we should be in, which means that everything is in our own hands. Correct? All right. Now, we got Bama this week. Can we lose to Bama and still get in? 9-3 Oklahoma, possibly could get in, but we don't need to worry about that. We just need to handle our business against Bama. That way that it's all good. Once we beat Bama, it's good. We in. Once we beat Bama, I feel like we're gonna beat Missouri. I feel like we're gonna beat LSU. At least we should. But a lot of things people also I've also caught on to is the Notre Dame thing about how they're number 9 right now, or 10. They're number 10. Texas is 11. We're 12. So we're out. We should be in front of Notre Dame. Fair points. I get the anger. I get it. But as long as we handle our candle, we ain't got to worry about nothing. All right. We'll jump Notre Dame with our schedule. Texas, they don't have to worry about nothing either. If they went out, they're going to jump Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a non-factor in my eyes. But Bama. So, what do we need to do? What do I expect for Bama to do? We know what we need to do, and that's the same thing that we did against Tennessee. That's the same thing that we did against South Carolina. We need to run the damn ball. John Mateer needs to be game manager Mateer. Okay, I think Ben Arbuckle understands that as well now. It seems like he's got his flow, so I'm trusting Ben Arbuckle to continue with this run game, keep it heavy. Bama is not good at stopping the run, so that is something that. Oh wait, whoa! Bama is not good at running the ball. I'm sorry, but we can run the ball against Bama. All right, if we can run the ball against Bama, you'll see how the outcome will be on that. That'll be a dub for us. Defensively, that's what I'm trying to say. Bama can't run the ball, but their quarterback is a quarterback. Okay, we do got to worry about him. It don't matter if he's pressured. It doesn't matter. He's an NFL quarterback. Okay. So, do we got to put pressure on them? You damn right. But they can eat us up in that secondary. And I'm hoping that, the refs don't be the main characters this week. Because the refs has a very good tendency of being the main characters of the game. And just flags left and right. Okay, let's not throw any flags on any uncatchable balls. Okay, refs, SEC referees. Okay, but pretty much, I feel like if Oklahoma plays at its best and does what it does, we'll be able to come out of this game with a dub. Xavier Robinson, Tory Blaylock, which one do you prefer? It don't matter. John Mateer, who do you want to run the rock? It don't matter. I think all three of them need to go crazy. But what do I expect from Bama's offense? I feel like since we're going to put so much pressure on that quarterback, expect a quick game. Of course, they're going to try to run the ball. I do think that they'll probably give up on that fairly soon once they realize that's not working for them. But expect that quick game to try to open up the deep ball. All right. Expect an Ole Miss-esque offense from Alabama. Only difference between Ole Miss and Alabama, Lane Kiffin, that game was won on the sidelines. You notice they didn't They didn't give us time to call a defense. You know, Brent Venables likes to call his defense once he sees the offense of how they're set. Then he wants to call his defense against that. Lane Kiffin didn't give him the opportunity to do that. Okay, he wasn't calling. He huddled. He went into huddle. Two, he didn't break the huddle till about 15 seconds left. It just great game plan from Lane Kiffin. That is the way to beat Brent Venables. But I don't think Alabama has the capabilities to do that. Not saying that they're not. That's just not how they play. That's not their style of play. Now, will they change their style of play due to the fact that they're playing Brent Venables? If they're smart, they should. They should take from that Ole Miss, loss. And I'm telling you, that was the biggest thing to me when it comes to that Ole Miss loss. The best thing Lane Kiffin could have did was, the best thing that he did do was 15 seconds left and under, break huddle. Make this defense scramble around because they're going to wait until I call my offense and I get set before they call their defense. No signs. We're not using any signs, really. Lane Kiffin, offensive genius. Got to give it to him. But let's talk about if we win, we're in. Let's put it that way. All right, we know that. We understand that we control our own destiny. But if we lose, what do we need to happen? 9-3 Oklahoma. One, if we lose, I feel like does Texas need to win out? Does Texas need to really? I would say Texas needs to win out if we lose this game. Because what would that mean? That means that we have 3 losses to 3 top 10 teams. Okay, that's not a bad resume when it comes to losses. All right, we beat who we were supposed to beat. We even beat some people that we weren't supposed to beat, and we lost to 3 top 10 teams. Is that going to give us a heavy mark? Yeah, that's going to give us a heavy mark or a heavy X on if we'll get in, strictly because we have 3 losses. But at the end of the day, we will have the best 3 losses out of any team in the nation. So if they did decide to put a 3-loss team in, Oklahoma would be that option. But we don't need to worry about that because we still control our own destiny. And if Oklahoma goes into Alabama, proceeds to whoop Alabama's ass, and still hold the state of Alabama under our arms like this, what's up, little buddies? As long as we can do that, we good, baby. But I just wanted to do a quick little video. I will be back tomorrow to just, see what's going on. Where does the AP poll decide to put us? I could wait a couple hours, but I don't like doing late videos like that. I already get off late enough to make videos. I prefer dropping mine around 12 o'clock, but due to the fact that I get off at 4, don't get home till about 5, gotta wait a little longer. All right. But anyways, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Quick video. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Oklahoma is going to do what we should do? Play Oklahoma football and go into Alabama and leave out with a dub? Or do you think this will be Oklahoma's 3rd loss? Let me know in the comments below. I appreciate y'all. Again, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. And y'all know why we gotta go into Alabama. Put they heads right here. Be like, what's up, my little nuggy? Because that should be in our DNA. Baby. Bye.